And the tip belongs to the Jazz. The starters for Utah. And it's Stockton in at the 1 spot. Maravich, no good.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Here's Kuzi. Pass to Havlicek. Shot clock at 6. Step back shot, and he connects with a jumper.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Here's Malone. And just about a minute into this first quarter. There's a screen. With the teardrop. Shot's good by Stockton.
Sometimes your only option is to go to the floater, and that is money.
Here's Kuzi. Pass to Havlicek. Here's Bird. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Malone. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Bird. Lets it go from the wing, and he gets that one.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Here's Maravich. Down low. Here's Malone, and he jams it home with authority.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Pass to Havlicek. Here's Bird. Here's Cowens. 5 to shoot. Inside. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Stockton. They set a pick. Pass to Malone. Here's Eaton. Here's Stockton. From the corner. And Malone gets it to go. Malone's got 6.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Havlicek. The 11-footer misses off the right iron. Utah leading. Pass to Maravich. Here's Malone. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Bird. Soft touch off the glass. Bird's gotten his second bucket.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
To the middle. It's intercepted. Here's Kuzi. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Here's Maravich. Yet to see a basket. To the paint. And Malone gets it to go.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
So it's Boston now. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Bird. It's hauled in by Eaton. Here's Stockton. Here's Malone. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Celtics trail by 3. Pass to Cowens. Here's Havlicek. To the inside. It's tipped. Here's Maravich. No points so far. That one goes. Count it.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
So it's Boston now. Pass to Havlicek. To the middle to stop the run. Oh, nice shot by Kuzi.
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
Jazz leading by 3. Here's Stockton. They set the screen inside. Here's Malone. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Boston on offense. Pass to Havlicek. From deep. And it's Bird missing. Bird's gone 2 of 5 tonight. Here's Danley. Here's Malone. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Malone's got 15 points.
You know, his selectiveness is worth mentioning here. This guy is not forcing shots, and yet he is cooking.
Cowens passes to Havlicek. Here's Bird. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Well, those are exactly the opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Utah leading by 5. Here's Maravich. Pass to Stockton. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Cowens grabs the board.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And this night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And now the first timeout called here for Utah.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Utah making a switch here. Here's Kirilenko. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Stockton. And there's the screen. Here's Malone. Shot clock at 5. Here's Kuzi. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Cowens. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up on the wing. Utah grabs the miss. The 3 from Mitchell. No luck on that one. Celtics trail by 3. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Kuzi's got 6 points.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Stockton, pass to Malone. Here's Stockton. Utah moving the ball around. In transition. Pass to Bird. Launches it. Knocks down the triple. He's got 11. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Boston.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And there's the rejection. Here's Sharman. Uses the glass on the layup. And now a 4-point Boston lead.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. Jazz trail by 4. He's got a clear path. Here's Kuzi. And he lays it in on the break.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
And the Jazz with possession here. Here's Maravich. They still need this. And Malone gets it to go.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Boston leading by 4. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Back to you, B.A.
He's come a long way. All right, Allie, thank you. 1:49 left in the first. Pass to Malone. It's rebounded by McHale. And the Celtics in possession here. To the paint. Here's Kirilenko. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Maravich. Pass to Boozer. Clock at 6. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Fires it. And that one's good. Mitchell.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
1 minute left in the opening quarter. Kuzi, the pass to Garnett. And here's Tatum. Four on the clock. Fires, top of the key. Rebound, Utah. 29 seconds left now in the first quarter. Pass to Malone. Left block shot on the way. No good off the glass. Here he goes. And the basket is good. Havlicek's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Here's Maravich. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. We'll be right back with you shortly. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
We've got Jason Tatum, and it's Havlicek in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Outside for Mitchell. Boozer passes to Maravich. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Boston leading by 4. Here's Havlicek. Outside White. Pass to Havlicek. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Jazz trail by 4. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Maravich. He's guarded by White. Down low. Here's Gobert. Rudy, a monster inside.
Well, this is exactly where Rudy Gobert looks to score. The more dangerous he becomes, the closer he gets to the basket.
And White has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Pass to McHale. Now Tatum. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Again, the miss by Boston. It's a close game here in Boston. Here's Maravich. He's guarded by White. Oh, Mitchell with the smooth stroke from distance.
Boy, how quick from the touch to the release for Donovan Mitchell. Look out, defense.
Outside White. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Boozer. Again, Utah good for 2.
You know, he had room to operate, but added a little fade on that shot just for good measure.
And first time out of the game called for Boston.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. White, the pass to Havlicek. Clock at 4. Banked it in off the glass. Havlicek's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Gobert with a screen on White. To the paint. In the layup for 2. Now it's a 3-point Boston lead.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Here's Maravich following the bucket by the Celtics. Kirilenko passes to Danley. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Boston on offense. White looking it over. Pass to Pierce. His first shot coming late. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Dantley gets the bucket. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
And so it's Boston with it. Outside White. Count it. All three of his attempts have gone in.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Here's Boozer. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's White. Pass to Pierce. Here's Garnett. From behind the arc. Pierce gets the bucket. Pierce has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Now here's White. 6 points for him. Pass to Havlicek. Got a piece of it. Here's Maravich. Here's Dantley. Boston pulls it in.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Pierce, the pass to Garnett. And here's White. There's the block. Pulls up, high post. The shot by Dantley, no good. The Celtics with the lead. Pierce, the pass to White. Inside, Garnett. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Here's Maravich. Pass to Kirilenko. Here's Dantley. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Maravich. He's guarded by White. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Garnett. Celtics lead by 4. Here's Havlicek. 6 points for him. Boozer grabs the board. And he lobs it up top. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Pierce. On target from range.
Shot's good. And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Boston shooting their first free throw of the evening. And Boston calls time here. Utah making a switch here.
What's up?
Jazz trail by 8. Stockton, the pass to Boozer. Here's Stockton. Utah moving the ball around. Malone can't get it to go.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Pass to Bird. Six to shoot. Fires the three. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
and just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now here's Hayward. High arcing shot, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Boy, what a fearless move by Gordon Hayward, just simply taking it straight to the defense.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Utah making a switch here. Gobert's checked in.
Well, this is a space you do not want to allow Gordon Hayward to get. He has been a lights-out free throw shooter his entire career.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Here's Stockton. Pass to Hayward. Driving to the basket. Good on the shot. Hayward's got 5 points now this quarter.
You love the intensity with which Gordon Hayward plays. He will not give in to the defense on the drive. Wow.
Celtics lead by 8. Here's Pierce. 7 points in the game. Here's Kuzi. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. And Gobert with a block.
Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
To the inside. Oh, Gobert rocking the rim.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. So it's Boston now. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Jazz trail by 8. Hayward outside. Pass to Malone. Up top, Hayward. They've led by as many as 11. 3 on the clock. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Well, he is a forward, but Gordon Hayward has sensational handling ability. His full confidence to carve through the defense on display.
Hayward's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Kuzi, the pass to Parrish. Here's Kuzi. Here's Sharman, guarded by Hayward. There's 1:54 left in the second quarter. Here's Bird. And that one's good. Parrish has got 6.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
And Utah has possession. 8-point game. Stockton, pass to Gobert. Yep, that one goes. 6 points for him.
The floater is a tougher shot than it looks, but boy, he makes it look effortless.
Here's Kuzi. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Bird. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Jazz trail by 8. Hayward outside. Here's Danley. It's Hayward on the wing. Fires for 3. And it's Bird with a rebound. There's 48 seconds left in the second period. Here's Pierce. Drains the triple. And now it's an 11-point Celtic lead.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
On offense, here's Utah. Hayward outside. There's a screen. The 3. Kuzi with the rebound. And so it's Boston with it. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Pass to Parrish. Here's Sharman. Tries it from 16. The shot no good.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed. The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. And so it's Boston with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Celtics lead by 9. So the Utah 5 right now. And it's Eaton in at the 5. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Bird. No good with the triple. Here's Utah. Dantley passes to Malone. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Here's Havlicek. Pass to Kuzi. They set the pick. Here's Havlicek. From the wing. The shot misses. Jazz trail by 9. To the middle. It's stolen. Pass to Kuzi. Here's Cowens. Here's Bird. Off the mark there with a 3. On offense, here's Utah. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Malone can't get it to go. Celtics lead by 9. To the inside. Here's Maravich. Pass to Stockton. Here's Maravich. To the paint. Tipped. Here's Havlicek. Yes, it's good. Havlicek's got 8.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Jazz trail by 11. Here's Stockton. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Celtics lead by 13.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Maravich. Here's Malone. Here's Danley. Clock at 6. Stockton, pass to Malone. Three-pointer. And Havlicek pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Inside, Kuzi. And he banks in the layup. He's got 10.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, a lot of conversation in the NBA about expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver said there are clearly markets out there that are very interested and will run through a process. I'm looking forward to it. There's an enormous amount of interest out there. It's on the league to look at it holistically. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Boston leading by 13. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And there's a pick. Oh, nice shot by Havlicek. Havlicek's got 10 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Havlicek's gone 5 for 10 shooting tonight. Pass to Maravich. Here's Malone. Here's Eaton. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Down low. Here we go, one-on-one. Shot's good by Stockton.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Pass to Pierce. This one for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Bird's got 19 points.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And Utah calls time here.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
Here's Stockton. Six on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Stockton's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Celtics lead by 12. Pass to Bird from outside the arc. And the Celtics another 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Kuzi, the pass to Pierce. Here's Bird. Got it. Good job in the low post. Bird's got 24 points. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Boston.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Getting something that close to the cup is a win as far as possessions go.
They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
Here's Bird. Offline with a three. The Jazz on offense. Pass to Malone. Here's Danley. Utah moving the ball around. Here's Stockton. Off target from three-point range.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Bird. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 26.
Well, at the rim, that's just a matter of size differential, right? That's usually the result.
Pass to Danley. Here's Maravich. Just 5 on the clock. Cowens grabs the board. Cowens has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Havlicek. He's got 10. Here's Bird. Rebounded by Stockton. Pass to Maravich. From downtown, Cowens grabs the board. Cowens has got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Malone. Here's Stockton. Inside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Cowens has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pierce, the pass to Havlicek. Out to the right wing. Fires the three. Bird, that's good. Bird's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Boston leading by 18. And he's going for the oop here. Here's Danley. To snap the cold streak. Here's Eaton. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And Boston calls time here. Utah making a switch here. Pass to Havlicek. To the paint. Here's Maravich. Boston pulls it in. Here's Bird. He has 29 now. From the line. And it's Kirilenko with a rebound. Jazz trail by 16. Stockton, pass to Hayward. For three. It's rebounded by McHale. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Pass to Garnett. Puts it up. And the 6-footer is good. And the Celtics lead by 18.
Well, the prototypical modern-day power forward comes about as a result of KG paving the way.
And it's Utah with the ball. Here's Stockton. He's got 10. Up top, Hayward. Just 5 to shoot. And another miss by Utah. Celtics lead by 18. Havlicek passes to White. Here's Bird, guarded by Hayward. Goes up on the baseline. Utah grabs the miss. Boozer's got 4 rebounds now. And the Jazz with possession here. Maravich, the pass to Kirilenko. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Boston making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. And a switch here also for Utah. Mitchell's checked in. Tatum against Hayward. Shoots from the block. Tatum, good. Tatum's gotten his first basket of the night.
Well, you see the effectiveness of Jason Tatum in close. Don't sleep on both his strength and his length.
Jazz trail by 20. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Tatum against Hayward. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Jacks up a 3. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Boston Celtics. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's Kuzi in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Mitchell misses. Boston leading by 18. Here's Kuzi. Pass to McHale. Here's Pierce. 5 on the clock. Here's Sharman. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Celtics lead by 20.
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
Here's Mitchell. Here's Kirilenko. Pass to Danley. Outside Mitchell. Shot from the top of the key. Here's Kirilenko. Takes the 3. Utah with another miss.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Kuzi. Pass to Sharman. Here's Pierce. Rebounded by the Jazz. Boozer's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Danley. To the middle. Here's Malone. It's rebounded by McHale. Boston leading by 20. Here's Sharman. Pierce, the pass to Kuzi. There's a screen. Pass to Garnett. From down in the low post, it goes.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Here's Danley. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Here's Pierce. Pass to Kuzi. Shot clock at 5. Here's Sharman. The three is up. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got his 4th rebound in this one. Kirilenko passes to Boozer. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. The Jazz making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both shots. So it's Boston now. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Here's Kuzi. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. Pass to Boozer. Here's Danley. Boozer passes to Danley. 6 to shoot. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. The Celtics making a switch here. White's checked in. And Utah with a change here too. Hayward's checked in.
1 shot.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Pass to Kuzi. Here's Pierce. Takes the 13-footer. Hits the front of the rim and out. Jazz trail by 17. Hayward outside. They double team Hayward. Shot clock at 6. Williams in the post. He's guarded by White. Williams' shot is good.
You know, this guy's smart enough to know if rim protection may be waiting for him, so Darren gets to that in-between game.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's McHale. Pass to Kuzi. To the inside, and it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Here's Bird. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Bird's got 31.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Stockton, pass to Maravich. Inside. Cowens grabs the board. Cowens has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Bird, that's good.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Pass to Maravich. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Gordon Hayward, he's checked in for Utah. Havlicek passes to Rondo. Here's Bird. There's the three. Fires in the triple. Bird's got 7 points for the quarter.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. They set the pick. Here's Bird. The rebound by the Jazz. Here's Maravich. Down low. Here's Eden. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I'll tell you, sometimes it's easier to hit the target with a bounce pass. That's perfectly done.
Pass to Havlicek. Here's Bird. Over Hayward. Utah making a switch here. Jazz trail by 18. Here's Stockton. Pass to Danley. Here's Maravich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the top of the key, Boston pulls it in. Bird's got 4 rebounds now. Boston leading by 18. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
And the Jazz with possession. Pass to Maravich. Here's Danley. Lays it up and banks it in.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Gotta attack when you have that chance.
Here's Bird. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Bird. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, Utah. Eden's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Maravich. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. Kuzi with the rebound.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Pass to Havlicek. Here's Pierce. Fades. And Maravich pulls it down. Here's Danley. Here's Maravich. Soft touch off the glass. Celtics lead by 16. Here's Kuzi. Five to shoot. Here's Maravich. Timeout, Jazz.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And with this brief pause, let's take a look at our player of the game.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Here's Stockton.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Here's Kuzi. And he drives in and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Banks it home. Big shot.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
A minute 53 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Kuzi. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the pick. From about 19. Oh, yeah! That's good! Jazz trail by 16. Here's Stockton. Here's Maravich. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
If a teammate's open in the painted area, you give him the basketball. Those are high-quality shots.
Boston leading by 14. Here's Havlicek. Jacks up a 3. Oh, it misses. Pierce has gone 3 of 8 tonight from the field. Here's Maravich. Six to shoot. Oh, touches it off the glass. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
Here's Bird. No problem from 14.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.